now you've had a few days for it to kind of dust to settle. How do you feel about everything that happened?
Pretty good. Besides, going in there, going for the takedown. Should have kept it standing. The preparation for 2 to 3 weeks for Lee, we were really ready on that right-hander. The switch to southpaw was a little bit more interesting. I'm used to getting hit on my left side, and this time it was the right side from his left hand. Opening up with leg kicks, I was trying to break the shin. Nothing personal against him. I was just like, let me kick the shins. One of my old coaches told me that. So it was an interesting fight. The preparation for it was really short notice. He had the same amount of time. But I guarantee you, dude, he was preparing for that takedown with Chimaev and practicing, his submission. I would be practicing my submissions left and right. So, he had that in his tank already. So I'm kicking myself for not keeping it standing for sure on that one.
Never want to tell a man what to do with his career. I love Tony as a fan of what Tony has done. He's been an absolute ridiculous joy to watch over the last however many years he's been in the UFC. Obviously, getting to compete against him was awesome. I wanted that opportunity, and it came and worked out well for me. And as you said, he didn't get beat up, and honestly, I would say he was winning the fight in a lot of ways. I think that fight goes 2 more rounds, and he keeps chewing up Nate's front leg. That fight goes to the scorecards, and it wasn't as dominant of a victory as a lot of people would claim that the way that it actually ended with Nate actually submitting him. But never want to tell a guy what to do. But I do wish him the best. I hope he does. It'll take a little bit of time off. It is pretty crazy that he just fought this past weekend. I'm not fighting for 9 weeks, and he was the one, who lost consciousness in our fight. So definitely take some time off. Let your body heal a little bit.
Thanks, Brno and Czech Republic, for yesterday's night. And here we go to training, searching for the next level. Victory every time.
One of my big goals at the end of it all is to have fought Izzy, not for the title or if he's got the title at the time, but he's mentioned to me more than I've mentioned to him, and I think in his head it's that striking mentality. I think he wants to find out. Obviously, point present, he's a better striker. He's obviously doing and achieving the better things, but I think me and him know between us, that's the striking match. So I would like to get that. And me and him are the only guys in middleweight who've really, he obviously beat Whittaker, but I'm like the second guy after Izzy who's really made Whittaker fight Fingio. So we'll see. That's a nice little goal I've got in my head.
I can't believe some of the laws getting passed in this country today, and I'm not even going to be specific about which ones. I just can't believe some of the stuff that's going on in this country, and I'm only 27 years old. I don't have a ton of experience, but I can tell you this is some of the craziest shit that's ever happened, some of these laws that's going through. And all I pray is that y'all see the light. If you know the light, you will not fear the darkness. And the only explanation for some of these laws and some of these things we're going through is Satan. And if you trust in God, you won't have to worry about Satan. You already know the end of that story. So I just pray everybody, if you're going through something or if you have problems, just pray about it, because that sure helps me. And all we can do is just keep praying and have strong faith. Thank you.
Waiting for my coffee to start the day. Ready. Come on, they put the chain wrong. It's not shine. Chain. Huh? Chain? Yeah, chain. Thank you. Thank you. Shine.
Khamzat and Paulo Costa. I mean, that would be fucking good, because you're saying, put him in for a title fight. That's too soon. But he does have 6 wins in a row now. 5 of them just demolishing his opponents. Didn't get hit again against Kevin Holland, but he was talking a lot of shit to Paulo Costa last week. So that would be a good fight.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all, actually. Now I'm way more excited for that fight. I would like that fight so much more than Whitaker versus Costa.
Yeah, Paulo Costa, Khamzat Chimaev. I mean, that gets my juices flowing. I like that.
I don't really think this will happen, because he don't want he's avoid fight me. He don't want to fight me. He just want to fight small guys, smaller than him. What I'm talking about. And the guys who has no wrestling, has not take down defense, has no power to him up. He know who I am. And even him, his coach, his managers, the guys don't want that fight. The guys want to fight Kevin Holland, small guys, Gilbert. I not appreciate that those guys, Gilbert and Kevin Holland, but he choose who he want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Israel, fuck you, Dad. You like that? Yeah, I know you like that. You should do some shit.